might go quiet. Find a page and start a riot. Not with words, but with the shade. Peace in every mark I've made. I don't need to speak out loud. I've got colors in a cloud. Let the pencils lead the way. Wash the heavy thoughts away. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I let the colors talk through the rain. I mixed a mess with something true, a story told in every hue. When I'm lost, the shades will guide, a rainbow rising from inside. I don't chase a flawless line, I just color what feels mine. Peace is something I can make, a masterpiece in every break. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I let the colors talk through the rain. Crayons, water, soft pastel, every shade has truth to tell. No rules, just heart, just light. I color more and it feels right. Let the colors talk, let the lines be free. Every little stroke is a part of me. Red for the fire, blue for the calm, yellow for the joy that keeps me strong. No need for perfect, no need to explain. I'll let the colors talk through the rain. There were places left undone, faded corners coming undone. Parts of me I lost too soon, like whispers drowned beneath the moon. I sat with pages still and bare, no one judging, no one there. Just empty space and waiting lines, as if they knew what once was mine. Fill me in, one shade at a time, with color soft, with color kind. What I forgot, the page recalls, it helps me stand when I still fall. Fill me in, where I was thin, let this art begin again. Not every piece comes back complete. Some are crooked, some discreet, but every blend I place with grace feels like finding a lost face. Fill me in, one shade at a time, with color soft, with color kind. What I forgot, the page recalls, it helps me stay when I still fall. Fill me in, where I was thin, let this art begin again. I don't need to be brand new, just more whole than I once knew. And if I never find it all, the act itself becomes my call. Fill me in, I won't pretend. Each stroke a story, each line a mend. The picture's changing, soft but true. I'm coloring my way back through, not to fix, not to win, just to breathe and fill me in. not to win, just to breathe and show me in. Awake with a storm behind my eyes, quiet chaos I can't disguise. But there's a world that waits for me, in pencil lines and shades set free. I don't need to speak to heal, I just trace what I feel. It's every spiral, curve and hue. I find the courage to push through. So I color without fear, let the silence disappear. All my shadows, all my doubt fade as I fill the outlines out. Love's not always crystal clear, but I color without fear. Memories tangle in my chest, some I welcome, some I rest. But every mark I close today turns the ache a softer gray. I hold the blue, I feel the lead, paint the thoughts I've never said. Somewhere in the purple sky, I remember how to try. So I color without fear, let the silence disappear. All my shadows, all my doubt fade as I fill the outlines out. Love's not always crystal clear, but I color without fear. You don't have to understand, just watch this bloom beneath my hand. In every page I leave a trace of finding light in quiet space. So I color without fear, every heartbeat drawing near, letting go with every line, finding strength that once was mine. Love lives softly, ever near. And I color without fear, yes, I color without fear. The world is loud tonight, I lose my way sometimes. I try to hold it all inside, but I break with every line. The page becomes my quiet place, a little piece I still can trace. The world may spin too fast, but here I find myself at last. And still I color through the storm, in every shade I feel reborn. No matter what the days undo, this is the way I make it through. They want me to be loud, but softness is my fight. I've learned to speak without sound, with pastels, not with spite. I blend the parts they never see, I color who I need to be. No need to meet the mold, this story's mine to shape and hold. And still I color through the storm, in every shade I feel reborn. No matter what the days undo, this is the way I make it through. Each stroke I place is something true, a thread that pulls me back to you, to meet a light to what I've lost. This healing never comes without a cost. And still I color through the storm, in every shade I feel reborn. No matter what the days undo, this is the way I make it through. used to hide behind the gray, afraid to speak, afraid to stay. But silence turned to painted skies. I found my voice in lullaby lines. The world said, stay inside the lines, but I was born to redefine. With every shade I come alive. One breath, one brush, I survive. I color outside the shadows, fill the cracks with light I borrowed. Each mistake a bold design, each hue a piece of what is mine. No rules, no need to follow. I color outside the shadows. The page forgives what life forgets. I trace my heart with no regrets. The mess is part of what I am, a masterpiece without a plan. I blend my fears with dreams I keep. Lay your hope in colors deep. The world is loud, but I still know peace is something I can go. I color outside the shadows, fill the cracks with light I borrowed. Each mistake a bold design, each hue a piece of what is mine. No rules, no need to follow. I color outside the shadows. Let the world stay black and white. I'll build my joy in bursts of light. With every line I rise, I heal. Each color says it's safe to feel. I color outside the shadows, make beauty from the bad days. This page, my quiet battlefield, where broken hearts are gently healed. No silence left to swallow. I color outside the shadows. Yes, I color outside the shadows. They told me to stay in the lines, hide my color, dim my light. But I've got shades they've never seen, a fire bursting in between. I'm not broken, I'm not wrong. I've been quiet for too long, but now I'm rising, brush in hand. This is where I make my stand. These are the shades of me, bold and wild and finally free. I won't erase a single hue, every scar's, every sky blue. I won't hide, I won't flee. This is the art of being me. I've cried in grays, I've danced in gold, I've drawn stories I've never told. Every stroke, a silent shout, painting all my demons out. Don't need perfect, don't need praise, I just need my colored days. Let the world say what they will, I've got a page and time to fill. These are the shades of blue, bold and wild and finally free. I won't erase a single hue, every scar, every sky blue. I'm the bright against the gray, I'm the storm that clears the way. Every flaw a masterpiece, every line has set me free. These are the shades of me, bold and wild and finally free. I won't erase the single hue, every scar, every sky blue. Let the world at last agree, this is the art of being me. They think my piece is small and still, a quiet hand, a gentle will. But every blend and every line carries a storm that once was mine. They don't hear what I don't say, the rage I draw, the fear I fade. I press my truth in pastel flame and sign each page with my real name. Color isn't quiet, can't you see? It's the loudest part of me, shouting through a soft design, a rebel stroke in every line. No need to scream, no need to fight. Color burns just as bright. I used to think I had to speak, to prove my strength, to not be weak. But now I shape the fight inside. Let pigment say what I once denied. Color isn't quiet, can't you see? It's the loudest part of me, shouting through a soft design, a rebel stroking every line. No need to scream, no need to fight. Color burns just as bright. They won't hear it in my voice, but my art is not a choice. It's how I rise, it's how I roar. In every page I color more. Color isn't quiet, feel it rise. In every shade behind my eyes, where silence holds the fiercest flame, and every hue recalls my name. So if they doubt the fire I light, tell them color isn't quiet. Je marche sans bruit dans le vent, les couleurs m'échappent lentement. J'ai perdu la nuit en criant, mais je tiens la flamme doucement. Je me relève encore une fois, même si je tombe très bas. Je ressens les bouts de moi et j'avance pas à pas. Ce sont des éclats de moi, des morceaux que je monte cette fois. Même brisé, je suis encore là. Je suis là, je suis là, je suis là. Et je chante avec mes éclats. J'ai peint mes silences en bleu, avec des gestes un peu nerveux. Je trace l'absence dans mes yeux, comme un fil perdu dans le feu. Chaque trait soulage un poids, et je redeviens un peu moi. Chaque ligne calme mes pas, c'est ma façon de faire ma loi. Ce sont les éclats de moi, des couleurs que je crie tout bas. Même fêlée, je suis encore là. Je suis là, je suis là, je suis là. Et je pense que je crois. Sur le papier, je respire mieux. Je fais parler les ombres en feu. Les cris anciens deviennent eux. Et je m'ouvre à des cieux bleus. Ce ne sont pas des mots parfaits, mais ce sont les miens, je le sais. Et dans chaque imperfection, je construis ma rédemption. Ce sont les éclats de moi, des morceaux que je peins tout bas. Même brisé, je suis là, je suis là. Je suis là, je suis là. Je suis là, je suis là. Et je brille avec mes éclats. I've been quiet for too long. Let the chaos pull me in. All the noise outside my skin made me doubt the world within. But the pencils never asked why I stayed away so long. They were just there on the desk, like nothing had gone wrong. And I know what I need when I can't speak loud. So I come to the page where the colors wait. They don't need a reason, they don't need a name. They welcome me softly, they don't ask for proof. They just say, it's okay, come back when you're you. I've erased too many starts, feared the judgment in my hand. Thought that beauty had to be something perfect, something planned. But the mess became the truth, and the truth began to shine. Now I draw because I feel, not because I need a sign. And again I return to what awaits in me. Loot. So I come to the page where the colors wait. They don't need a reason, they don't need a name. They welcome me softly, they don't ask for proof. They just say, it's okay, come back when you're you. I don't need to be whole to pick up a shade. Even broken hands can make something break. So I come to the page where the colors wait. No rules or pressure, no seeking of fate. They whisper in silence, they shimmer in truth. And I know return, they always wait for you. It doesn't shout, it doesn't shine, but something sacred lives in time. A pencil tracing soft and slow, a silence only I can know. The world moves fast, but I sit still and let the color gently fill. This is the shape of stillness, round and wide. A quiet breath I hold inside. No sharp edges, no disguise, just open space behind my eyes. I don't need love to feel alive. I found the shape of stillness here inside. The brush, the page, the steady hand. They asked for nothing, just to stand. No voice to raise, no need to prove. Just patient rhythm, subtle moves. It holds me like a weightless thread, a hush that hums inside my head. This is the shape of stillness, round and wide. A quiet breath I hold inside. No sharp edges, no disguise, just open space behind my eyes. I don't need loud to feel alive. I found the shape of stillness here inside. They chase the noise, I seek the shade, where softer tones are gently laid. And in that calm I finally see stillness has a form in me. This is the shape of stillness, soft and sure. The silence deep, a quiet pure. No applause, no need to win, just grace that settles from within. Let others rise, let others race. I'll stay right here in this still place. I used to wait for the perfect start, holding back the voice in the heart, afraid the lines would all go wrong. afraid my colors didn't belong. But peace doesn't come in black and white. It lives where courage meets the light. So I painted brave, I painted loud. No more hiding in the crowd. Let the colors take the lead. I don't have to rush the speed. Every hate a choice I've made. This is mine, and I painted brave. They said to stay inside the frame, though I've upon that tidy game. I blend with joy, I smudge with grace. I let my fear take second place. The brush becomes my beating drum, and I don't ask who I've become. So I paint it brave, I paint it aloud. No more hiding in the crowd. Let that eyes take the lead. I don't have to match their speed. Every page a choice I've made. This is mine, and I some days I color through my doubt. Some days I shout without a sound. But every stroke a step I take toward a truth I get to make. So I paint it brave, I paint it loud. Even when I'm not allowed. Let the chaos find its grace. Only my light in every space. Not perfect, but still on a flame. This is me. Some thoughts are too deep to say, so I let my colors find the way. No voice, no sound, no need to speak. The silence here is soft, not weak. Each pastel shade, each muted tone is where I face myself alone. I blend the ache I used to hide in pages no one must decide. This is the silence I keep in color, a world that listens like no other, where tears don't fall, they softly dry in every streak of blue and sky. No need for noise to show I feel. This silence paints what's always real. The world moves fast, it moves too loud, but here I'm safe beneath the clouds. With every brush I breathe again. No need to prove the where or when. This is the silence I keep in color, a world that listens like no other, where tears don't fall, they softly dry in every streak of blue and sky. I don't wanna hide this palette deep inside. It's more than just a page. It's how I heal the ache. When colors start to fade, I draw through all the gray. It won't erase the pain, but I'll keep drawing anyway. I don't care what others do. This art is how I'll make it through, and every hue becomes a truth. You're etched in me like a tattoo. They say to stay in line, but I redraw the sky. My quiet strokes remain when all the noise has died. No outline tells me how to find my color now. My hand, my breath, my scars, they bloom like healing from afar. I don't care what others do. This art is how I make it through, and every hue becomes a tooth. You're etched in me like a tattoo. It's not just ink, it's everything. A silent fire beneath my skin. So when they go, I'll still remain with pages full of all I am. I don't care what others do. This art is how I'll make it through, and every hue becomes a truth. You're etched in me like a tattoo. To blend, to hide, to paint a smile I didn't feel inside. The pages don't ask me to pretend. They hold the truth I can't defend. There's anger in a crimson line, and softness in this pastel spine. Each layer brings a part to light. I'm not just wrong or right. I am every shade I am, bold or faded, soft or grand. From stormy blue to sunlit gold, I draw the parts I used to hold. Not black or white, not just a blend, but every shade I truly am. There's grief that lives in dusty green, and hope in shades I've never seen. I color where the silence grows and name the things nobody knows. I am every shade I am, bold or faded, soft or grand. From stormy blue to sunlit gold, I draw the parts I used to hold. Not black or white, not just a blend, but every shade I truly am. I'm not here to fit the frame, I'm here to feel, to break, to claim. So let them, yes, let them stare. I'll be the color hanging there. I am every shade I am, the hush, the flare, the trembling hand. No need to shrink, no need to tame. This is my truth, not just a name. And colorful, I color grand. In every age I truly am. To chase a flawless line, to prove his messy heart was fine. Erased myself to fit the frame, and lost the joy inside the game. But one slow stroke, then one more hue, and something quiet came through. It whispered low, you're not too much, you've always been more than enough. This is the color of the muff, not polished, loud or tough. A softer shade that says I'm here, without a mask, without the fear. I fill the page without the rush. This piece I feel is more than enough. The palette's full, yet undefined. Got every shade, feels wholly mine. It's not about how much I do, it's how I let the light come through. This is the color of enough, not polished, loud, or tough. A softer shade that says I'm here, without a mask, without the fear. I fill the page without the rush. This peace I feel is more than enough. I don't need praise, I don't need gold to know I've made this canvas whole. A breath, a blend, a healing hue. Is quiet truth, is always true. This is the color of enough, where gentleness meets love. I hold the brush, I hold the light. I color slow, but I color right. No need to rise, no need to bluff. I am, I breathe, and that's enough. Some days I'm lost in black and white, too tired to chase the fading light. But I pick up my quiet tools and break the noise with color rules. I don't need a map or plan, just a page beneath my hand. Let the world blur out of view. This moment's all I need to do. In the lines I find me, soft and slow, healing in every undertow. Every color knows my name, every shade a softer flame. It's not perfect, but it's free. In the lines I find me, oh. I've tried to fix what time has bent, but now I color what it meant. The mess, the joy, the fear, the grace, all belong in this small space. I blend the tears with pinks and blues, make art of things I never choose. No rules here, just room to be. A canvas full of honesty, oh. In the lines I find me, soft and slow, killer in every undertow. Every color knows my name, every shade a softer flame. It's not perfect, but it's free. In the lines I find me, oh. Let them chase the louder dreams, I'll stay here with quiet themes. In this silence I feel whole, crayon verses for my soul. Oh, in the lines I find me, day by day, washing heavy thoughts away. Every scar turns into light, every hue makes wrong feel right. Love unfolds so patiently. In the lines I find me, yes. In the lines I find me. I used to race through every day, counting steps, losing the way. But somewhere in a quiet frame, I found a peace I couldn't name. Not in the finish, not in the plan, just in the touch of my own hand. So I color the moment stroke by stroke, let every breath feel soft and woke. No need to rush, no need to chase. This little page becomes my place. Life's not waiting to be perfect, just waiting to be noticed. There's beauty in the in-between, in half-filled skies and olive green. A line that leans, a tone that strays, still part of all my favorite things. I don't need it big to feel alive, just space to see the now arrive. So I color the moment stroke by stroke, let every breath feel soft and woke. No need to rush, no need to chase. This little page becomes my place. Life's not A rhythm only I will know. I catch it here in blue and gold, a quiet wonder I can hold. Knowing peace is drawing near. Not every masterpiece must shine. Some just mark the edge of time. And when I look back, I'll own it, that I was here to color the moment.
I used to chase the perfect line, afraid to cross what wasn't mine. But broken edges taught me more than polished pages ever wore. One color fell, then came the rest, and in the mess I found my best. With a stroke of grace I start again. No need to ask how, why, or when. Each shade of softness I can hold, a quiet light when days feel cold. Not every mark is clean or straight, but still it lands, a stroke of grace. They said mistakes are meant to hide, but I let mine sit side by side. For every sludge I used to fear now holds the proof that I was here. And every time the colors run, they carry pieces of what I've become. With a stroke of grace I start again. No need to ask how, why, or when. Each shade of softness I can hold, a quiet light when days feel cold. Not every mark is clean or straight, but still it lands, a stroke of grace.
Dusty paint, let healing pour in every ink. You don't have to get it right, you just have to show up your right.
With a stroke of grace I start again. Let the page forgive me like a friend. Each line a prayer, each tone a trace of finding strength in softer space. There's no rush, no perfect place, just one more gentle stroke of grace. Je suis tombée bas, sans dire un mot. J'ai gardé ma voix, tout au fond de moi. Je me suis tue, par peur, par froid. Même perdue, elle ne sortait pas. J'ai pleuré longtemps, sans faire de bruit. Et tous ces instants ont gravé mes nuits. Mais au milieu de ce grand silence, une lumière, une chance. Ma voix est là, même dans les pleurs. Elle ne tremble pas, elle bat dans mon cœur. Ma voix est là, même sans parler. Elle me tient droite, elle me fait chanter. repris l'encre, j'ai tendu les mains. Chaque mot me manque, mais je revis enfin. Je n'ai plus peur de ce que je ressens. Ma voix m'effleure et va droit devant. Ma voix est là, même dans les pleurs. Elle me tremble le pas, elle bat dans mon cœur. Ma voix est là, même sans parler. Elle me tient droit, elle me fait chanter. Elle était là quand je doutais, elle attendait que je renaissais. Ma voix est là quand je doutais, elle attendait que je renaissais. Ma voix est là, ma voix revient. Même si je crois qu'il n'y a plus rien. Ma voix est là, et cette fois, je n'ai que cœur. I used to hide behind the gray, afraid too many shades would stray. But even silence has a tone, and every shadow makes me whole. The blue that wraps around my doubt, the red that dares to scream it out. They all belong, they all are true. Not just the calm, not just the hue. These are the hues of me, messy, bright, and wild and free. Each one a truth I had to feel, each one a part I made real. I'm not just soft, I'm not just bold, I'm every color I've ever told. There's gold I found through letting go, and goons from places I won't show. Even the streak spot run with tears are colors carried through the years. These are the hues of me, messy, bright, and wild and free. Each one a truth I had to seal, each one a part I made real. I'm not just soft, I'm not just bold, I'm every color I've ever told. I won't erase, I won't conceal. These pigments tell me what is real. And if you look beyond the blend, you'll see the girl who won't pretend. These are the hues of me, a full and flawed identity. I'm made of shades I used to hide, now shining through with honest pride. So let me glow, let me just be alive in all the hues of me. Used to think I had to stay inside the lines they drew each day. But every mark I dared to make showed me the rules were mine to break. With trembling hands I found my way in shades they told me not to play. but colors whispered soft and true. You're more than what they gave to you. Lines like wings, they set me free, drawing who I'm meant to be. And yet I curl in every hue. I find a world where I break through. Let them doubt what I can bring. I'll rise again with lines like wings. The paper waits, it doesn't judge. Each page a chance to heal the grudge. And as I move, I start to feel this art I make, it makes me real. Lines like wings, they set me free, drawing who I'm meant to be. In every curl, in every hue, I find a world where I break through. Let them doubt what I can bring. I'll rise again with lines like wings. I won't be boxed, I won't be still. My colors chase the light until they reach a place I never knew. A sky that opens just for you. Lines like wings, they set me free, drawing who I'm meant to be. No more fear, no clip disguise, just flight unfolding in my eyes. The page becomes my everything, and I take off on lines like wings. There were days I rushed the lines, tried to force the colors right. Thought if I could blend it well, then maybe I'd be fine. But I stained the page with shame and erased too many dreams, till I learned to let the light fall softly in between. And now I take it slow, one hue at a time. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You don't have to finish or feel like a sage. It doesn't need meaning or perfect design. Just hold your breath steady and give it some time. I used to follow every rule, stayed inside the lines too long, till I found that every mess could still become a song. Now I color through the ache, not to hide but just to feel. Every stroke a step I take to somewhere soft and real. And still I let it flow, even if it's light. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You won't have to finish or feel like a sage. It doesn't need meaning or perfect design. Just hold your breath steady and give it some time. It's not about right, it's not about praise. It's showing yourself you're worthy of grace. Be gentle with color, be kind with the page. You don't have to hurry, no need to be brave. You're doing enough just by holding the line. So soften your grip, you're allowed to take time. My page lies blank on the table, waiting for me to bring it to life. A garden made of color swells, and it's mine in every curve. The silence builds like treasure in my hands, but these shades know who I am. The brush is moving like a tide I hold inside. I won't hide my hands, this time I've tried. I begin, I release. Every color tells the truth. Shade by shade, finding peace. Breaking free from fear and proof. I don't care what they think today. Watch the silence bloom. I'm painting it my own way. It's funny how the outlines look so small when I'm filling in my truth, and the fears that held me silent start to vanish shade by shade. I trace outside what I once kept contained, each color speaking what I can't explain. No more shrinking, no more holding back the tide. There's a quiet hour I won't hide. I begin, I release. Every color tells the truth. Shade by shade, finding peace. Break free from fear and proof. I don't care what they'll think today. Watch the silence bloom. I'm painting in my own way. My piece is drawn in pinks and stormy blue. A quiet voice in every softened hue. No perfect shape, no tidy line to stay. Just rhythm in the mess I've made. I begin, I release. Every page becomes my light. Not afraid, not unseen. I'm coloring my fight. Now I glow in my own design. Woke up feeling faded, lost in shades of gray. Quiet voice inside me says you can find your way. Pick up a palette, let the colors flow. A burst of life begins and I start to glow. Every brushstroke tells a story untold, a path to the courage I hold. No more shadows, I'm shedding the past. This is my moment, I'm free at last. Paint it bright, let the colors soar. Unleash the fire I was fighting for. Every color is calling my name, breaking the silence, igniting the flame. Paint it bright, don't hold it in. Let the new day begin. In every shade I find my light. I'm alive, I'm shining, paint it bright. From black and white to a rainbow alive. Every step I take, I come more alive. No more doubts, no more fears to hide. With every splash, I'm rolling my inside. Every brushstroke tells a story untold, a path to the courage I hold. No more shadows, I'm shedding the past. This is my moment, I'm free at last. Paint it bright, let the colors soar. Unleash the soil I was fighting for. Every color is calling my name, breaking the silence, igniting the flame. Ain't it bright, don't hold it in. Let the new day begin. In every shade I find my light. I'm alive, I'm shining, paint it bright. Stand in the light, let your true self show. Colors of courage start to glow. The world's a canvas and I'm ready to start. With colors of hope I follow my heart. Paint it bright, let the colors soar. Unleash the fire I was fighting for. Every color is calling my name, breaking the silence, igniting the flame. Paint it bright, don't hold it in. Let the new day begin. In every shade I find my light. I'm alive, I'm shining, paint it bright. Paint it bright and never fade away. This is the power of a new day.
I don't shout to take up space. I draw it out with quiet grace. No loud lines, no neon screams, but I still fight for all my dreams. They don't see the power here in every smudge and silent sneer. But every shade I choose to show is louder than they'll ever know. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. Don't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue. I color brave, I color true. They don't see it, but it's real. My quiet hands, my iron will. Let them chase the perfect frame. I'll color crooked just the same. No need to fit their narrow lines. My page, my path, my own design. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. But I didn't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue. I color brave, I color true. They don't see it, but it's real. My quiet hands, my iron will. So when they say you're doing it wrong, I turn that down into my song. With every blend I take control, a rebel's heart and gentle tones. I'm a rebel in pastels, soft and fierce, you couldn't tell. Don't need to raise my voice, this coloring is my choice. I break the mold with every hue. I color brave, I color true. They don't see it, but it's real. My quiet hands, my iron will. Lost in a grayscale mood, I was sinking low. Silent shadows all around, I didn't know where to go. Then I picked up a brush and I started to see a universe inside just waiting to set me free. Every shade, every line, I'm rewriting my story. Turning pain into paint, I'm awaking my glory. Color my world, break through the dark, light up the sky with a fiery spark. Every hue, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my world with strength and grace. In this last just piece, I found my place. Turn the page, let the colors unfurl. This is my power, I'm gonna color my world. Faced with fears, I would hide behind all black and white. But now I'm shining bright, with colors burning bright. Every stroke, every splash, a shout to the sky. I'm a canvas of dreams that refuse to die. Every shade, every line, I'm rewriting my story. Turning clay into paint, I'm awaking my glory. Color my rules, break through the dark, light up the sky with a fiery spark. Every hue, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my rule with strength and grace. In this masterpiece, I found my place. Turn the page, let the colors unfurl. This is my power, I'm gonna color my world. Brush in my hand, I'm taking command. No more shadows, I'll stand. With colors that scream, I'm living my dream, breaking free from the seams. Color my world, break from the dark, light up the sky with a fire moon spark. Every hero, a piece of my soul, empowered alive, I'm finally whole. Color my world with strength and grace.
page, let the colors unfurl. This is what color, I'm gonna color my world. Color my world, yeah. I'm alive, I'm free. This is the power of me. I was moving way too fast, trying hard to meet the day, but I left myself behind in the things I didn't say. Then I found a quiet space with a pencil in my hand. Didn't know how much I'd missed, just the softness of the pen. So I sat and I stayed till the lines felt true, and I breathed through the page where her world slows down. Let the rhythm of color erase my doubt. I don't need to speak, I don't need to try. It's enough just to pause and let time pass me by. I don't always get it right, sometimes shadows slip too far, but the page forgives it all, turns the chaos into art. Every color that I choose is a voice I didn't use, and the quiet fills me in like a whisper I once knew. So I trust what I feel, let the silence speak, and I breathe through the edge where the world slows down. Let the rhythm of color erase my doubt. I don't need to speak, I don't need to try. It's enough just to pause and let time pass me by. There's a peace in letting go, in the colors only I know. And for every page I fill, I remember how to feel. So I breathe through the page and I find my grace in the simplest marks that I learned to trace. I'm not perfect now, I don't need to be. I just color a path back home to me. You chased the lines, I filled them fast, afraid the quiet wouldn't last. But rushing only blurred the view, so I slowed down to find what's true. And in the hush I saw it clear, the place where peace had drawn me near. This is where the color settles, where the chaos finds its edge, where the noise begins to soften and the fear walks off the ledge. I don't need to paint it bold, sometimes healing soft and slow. This is where the color settles and lets me go. I've learned the shades don't always shine, but every tone still has its time. Even gray has something kind, if you don't rush what it's designed. I breathe it in, let go again. This stillness is my dearest friend. This is where the color settles, where the chaos finds its edge, where the noise begins to soften and the sphere walks off the ledge. I don't need painted bold, sometimes healing soft and slow. This is where the color settles and lets me go. Let it blend, let it blur, let it show just who I were. In the space between each hue, I remember how I grew. This is where the color settles, and I finally feel the weight of everything I tried to carry. Fade gently into grace. I don't rush it anymore. This is what my hands are for, to find a piece I didn't know, where the color started slow. Some days I couldn't speak at all, just watched my shadow hit the wall. But I picked up a pencil then and started breathing through my hand. No one asked what I would draw, they didn't see the quiet flaw. But each curve I made with care brought me back from blank despair. These are the lines I needed, not perfect, not planned, but real. Each one a thread that tied me to something I could feel. They didn't fix what broke in me, but helped me start to heal. It wasn't much, just black and white, a page to hold me through the night. But somehow with each softened edge, I made a vow I wouldn't hedge. These are the lines I needed, not perfect, not planned, but real. Each one a thread that tied me to something I could feel. They didn't fix what broke in me, but helped me start to heal. I didn't need a masterpiece, just space enough to breathe. And in these quiet colored frames, I started whispering my name. These are the lines I needed, they're crooked, brave and true, not drawn for them to understand, but to find my way back through. I may not always have the words, but I'll have this and shoes. die. I am not made to blend away. I draw in